Hello and welcome. My name's Sam and this is the Little Greenhouse Creates. Thanks for joining me today. We are on a new stamp set, Pretty Florals, which is what I have created this card with. But before we go there, let's have a look at the beautiful stamps. So there are 10 images in this beautiful stamp set. It comes with some amazing dies, which we'll see later on in the week. Now, as usual, I have stamped out all the images so that I get a good feel for them. This is a two-step stamp image, apart from the foliage. So you've got, it's almost like a lilac, and then you've got another image here. It's a bit difficult to say what they are, not being somebody that is very into names flowers. I think I'm more of a person who goes, oh, that's pretty, I'll have that one. So we'll see those in action during the week. But as I say, it's a two-step image stamping. So you've got a full, and then you've got the more detailed image. So let me show you that more in detail with the card. So first of all, I'm going to bring in my supplies. Now I have got Granny Apple Green. So this measures 8 inches by 5 3/4. I have got Gorgeous Grape. This measures 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. And I have 2 pieces of the white cardstock, which measure 3 1/4 by 5, because I need a bigger border around the edge. And I've got 2 of those, one for the outside and one for the inside. So we'll start with those 2 pieces first. So I'm going to use the the ink Granny Apple Green. I'm going to use that as my sentiment colour. I'm using the Happy Birthday from With You in Mind stamp set. Right, and I'm going to pop that up to the top. There we go, straight down. Hold it for a couple of seconds and bring it up. And then I'm going to bring in my full image. So this is the stalk for the 3-part flower. That goes there. Hold that for a second. Oops, I'm going to do exactly the same. Ink that up, and I'm going to put it on the inside. So that will go like so. Hold that for a couple of seconds. Brilliant. Then I'm going to bring in my, still using the green, the single image, so I don't need it for that bit. I'm going to put one on that side. There we go. Whoops, put that with me. And then I'm going to bring one on this side. Lovely. Now we can move on to the lighter. So I'm using the Gorgeous Grape, and these are the infields. We will bring in the more detailed ones in Blackberry Bliss. So I'm snapping this up. So that's going to go there. And that one's going to go there. Then I've got just trying to work out which one's which. So this is the one I want. So this is the Gorgeous Grape. So I'm going to put this on the middle here, line it up. Yeah, I'm going to use the other 3-part flower for the inside of the card. There we go. And that is my Gorgeous Grape in situ. And now I'm going to bring in my Blackberry Bliss. So these are all the infills. So the first one is the infills to the lilacs. It's probably not a lilac. I'm going to stamp that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's going to go over my image here. Hold it. There's one. I'm going to do the same on this one. And then I have got this image. So I say it's difficult to classify what the image is. So this is the smaller of the 3 section flower. And that will go over here. There we go. And then, so pretty. I'm loving those colours. I'm going to bring in the inside, and I'm going to bring in the other flower, and that will go on the inside. Now, when I created the original card, put it on the finger to cover that up somehow. When I got it on my original card, I used a single image going around the edge, so which was this image here. I'm going to use the double image for this time. So I've got my gorgeous grape, and I'm going to stamp just round the edges so that it peeks through when the flower, when the piece of paper is in position. Grief, it's Monday morning and my brain is gone, or Monday evening when my brain is gone. So I'm going to stamp like so, and then I'm going to turn it round and stamp, and then turn it round, and the same. They fit in quite nicely here. So let's see, I want a bit there, so let's just do that. There we go. And then I can have it here. And then, so just making it fit round. I mean, it's funny, they look like little spiders walking across the page. There we go. And then I'm just, there we are. So that now goes over that. So as you can see, it's just a little detail poking through, and then we can mount that onto our brandy apple green, which I'm going to burnish like so. Put those aside. Whoops. I will stick down the backing card first of all using my multi-purpose. That will go over the top. And then we'll do the same with this one. So it is another quick Monday card. We will probably be doing this in our coffee and cards on Thursday. Now, if you wanted to, because I'm going to need to now because I've put my purple finger up there, I'm going to bring in some bling to just cover the hiccup I've managed to create. So what have I got here? So I've got these iridescent pearls. Use my thing, and I'm just going to put these here, one there, what I could do, I could use that one to go over the eye of birthday, and then use the big one in down here. So then they've got like the triangle effect. Right, so that is, I'm going to reprint that because I'm not sure I can cover that one up, but I will reprint that inside. So this is the cards that I've created. I'll show the inside of the first card. You see? Right, so thank you ever so much for joining me today. I will be back on Wednesday. Let's bring those down so you can actually see them. Always a good sign. I will be back on Wednesday, so do join me then for our next card, and the dies may even appear. So thanks ever so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you very soon. Take care. Bye.